Hi, everyone. How are you? This is the Love and Money Show. And today I'm going to talk about the 15 steps to force yourself out of poverty. This is taken from alux.com, the faceless YouTube channel. So I'm giving all credit to alux.com. All right. Just in case they see this video, all credit is to alux.com. This is where this information is coming from. And I desire to share it with you just in case you don't watch that channel. So, 15 steps to force yourself out of poverty. Number one, accept things have to change. So, first of all, you have to realize that change is needed. A lot of people, they are complacent where they are. Um, some people are complacent. For other people, they're just not conscious. There is a state of consciousness that you have to reach before you even take that journey towards wealth. First, you have to be conscious. So, and then there's a whole bunch of things going on as far as mindset, beliefs that you grew up with. There's a whole lot of things that can block people from even taking that journey to wealth. So, the first step is accepting that things have to change. That's the first step. Making a decision that you desire to be wealthy. That is the first step. And a lot of people will not make that first decision based on there's a whole bunch of different reasons out here for that. So, number one, accept that things have to change. Number two, track your expenses for 30 days. So, get a notebook, or if you are more of a spreadsheet type person, you can use a spreadsheet and track your expenses for 30 days. Make it completely honest. Don't change your spending habits just because you're writing it down. The purpose of this is to see where your money is going. Where are you spending your money? And then also you want to record what is coming in. So tracking your expenses for 30 days, you're not changing any of your habits. You just spend according to normal and then you write it down. Do this for 30 days. This way, in the end, you can see where your money is going and figure out how much money is coming in. That's step two. Track your expenses for 30 days. Step three, figure out your minimum amount of money that you need to survive. So you know how much money is coming in right now. You know how much money you're spending. So figuring out what is the minimum amount of money that you actually need to survive. So, in other words, finding out where the fat is. Where is the fat? You're spending money on things that you don't need to be spending money on. So figuring out the minimum amount of money that you need to survive. Number four, cut everything else out for 6 months. So after you find out where the fat is, cut it out for 6 months. Now, these are the steps. Whether you do it or not, that is your decision. Um, and a personal finance is personal. So there's not one right or wrong thing to do. But this is number four. Number five, get a job and or increase your work volume, meaning overtime. And if there is no overtime at your job or you don't desire to do overtime at the job, then increase your income in other ways. You can use the gig economy or you can get another job somewhere else. But the purpose of this is increasing your income. That is number five. Number six, prioritizing high interest debt. So, tracking all of your debt and attacking the high interest one first. That's number six. Number seven, saving your money. And the purpose of this cushion, this will be a cushion. The purpose of this is to protect yourself in the event that you lose your job or in the event that something unexpected happens where you would need to spend money, for example, a car repair or something like that. So, number 7, save money. Number 8, take handouts. By that, they mean free things when free things come, like free meals, things like that. Uh, Walking to work, taking the bus to work. Now, this may apply to you, it may not apply to you. Number 9, get a higher paying job. Purpose of that, again, is increasing your income. Number 10, building good credit. And you can build your good credit by paying your bills on time, making more than one payment a month, and asking for higher credit limits. When you ask for higher credit limits and they give you a higher credit limit, what that does is improve your credit utilization ratio. So, getting on the phone and asking for higher credit limits. Number 11, refinance. Refinance for lower payments. Now, this step right here, I do not advise it because of the fact that we are in inflation right now. Interest rates are 6% or higher. So, right now is not the time to be refinancing anything. So, especially if you already have a low rate on your things. Like, say, for example, you have a house at a 2% interest rate because you got the house a long time ago. Well, if you were to refinance your house right now, that would be a horrible decision because the interest rate is 6%. So you never refinance something at a higher interest rate, if you know what I mean. You already have 2%. Now you're refinancing for 6%. So now is not the time to be refinancing anything. But if we were in better economic times, you refinance at the point where you can get a lower interest rate. All right. So that's what they have listed as number 11, refinance. Not advisable right now where we're at right now, not with 6% interest rate. Number 12, save 4 months of your money. Again, this is a cushion, saving 4 months. This is in the event of a job loss. So if you were to lose your job, you would have at least 4 months to find another job without dipping into your retirement or borrowing money from other people or causing all the efforts that you made to backtracking on all the efforts that you've made. Now, of course, things happen. And so you just do the best that you can. But that is number 12 is save 4 months of money. Save a cushion for yourself. Number 13, build a skill set and monetize. So there are things that you can learn to build your skill set. You can learn things like Excel, uh, learn how to build, learn how to build things, whatever people need. People need a lot of things for their businesses. They need logos, they need business cards, they need flyers, whatever you're interested in, building a skill set that you could charge money for. So, thinking about what people need, can you provide that need and can you sell that to them? Building a skill set and monetizing. Number 14, becoming a business. So, at this point, right here, when you become a business, this is actually where the shift happens from first you go from poverty to middle class to wealth, or you could just jump straight to wealth. But this is where the shift happens of the wealth creation is when you become a business. So, business owners, they pay less taxes. Becoming a business, there are a variety of different businesses that you can choose. And so, number 15, group group effort that involves building relationships. So, those are the 15 ways to force yourself out of poverty, according to alux.com. This is credited to alux.com. And I thought it was good, so I thought that I would share it with my audience because my audience is different from the alux audience. So just take these things into consideration. There is really no right or wrong, but the important thing is that you are on the journey because a lot of people are not even on the journey. Can you imagine that? So, this is the Love and Money Show. If you like the show, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Also, hit the share button. The share button, I believe it is this arrow down here that you're looking at. Hit the share button and share it with someone who is interested in building wealth. This is the Love and Money Show. Have a good rest of your night, and I will see you next time.